G'day, human Latiosites. This is Latios Mural, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Picross, where we use logic puzzles to draw Pokemon pictures. So let's begin. Last time we started drawing these mural tiles, and we drew half of our first mural. This time, well, let's try to finish up this mural. Alright, here we go. We have a 10. We have 5, which means a 5 and a 1. Which means these need to be in the 5. We have a 5 and a 2. Which means... well, we have... that needs to be in a 5. In fact, these need to be in the 5, somehow. Which means that this is a 2, that's a 6, that's a 3. Alright, we also know these need to be connected to be a 6, which means those need to be in the 4, so that's a 4. We need a 6 right here. We need a 1 and a 4. 2, 2, 2. Well, you know what? This needs to be the 3, which means we don't have that. Don't have this. This needs to be a 2, that needs to be a 2, which finishes up this. We know those are empty, which means we do know these need to be in the 5. And... this can't be in the 6. So this is the 5. So this needs to be the 5 and the 2. This is the 6. These need to be in the 4. Making this the 2. Or we need another 2, which would be right there. That's a 3, 2, 1. Another 1 would be here. Well, that would be the 3. There's the 4. There we go. Alright, let's move on. Alright, we have the 9. We have a 0. We have 3, 3, 3. And these are 1s. So that's the 6, so we have nothing there. We need, well, we have 2 right there. Which means we're going to have... we have a 2 right there. We can't fit a 2 and a 3 at the bottom, which means this can't be in the 2, which means this needs to be the 2, which means we have this. That wouldn't be there, which means that's the 9. And those... that needs to be in the 3, so that's a 2. We need... that to be a 3, that... that would be the 3, so that would be a 3, so that's another part of the 3. So that can't be in the 3. Need a 1. That's in the 3. Which finishes this. That's the 2. That's a 2. So that's the 1. There's the 4. 1 and 3. There we go. Alright. So we have a 1 and an 8. We have... well, we know then that can't be in there. Actually, we don't know anything about that. Well... we have the 2's... This is not very helpful, is it? Alright, we have a 3 and a 1. So this would need to be in the 3, so would this, so that would be the 3. Which means this needs to be a 2, so that's in there. But don't have this, which means that's in the 3. That's not. In fact, we know that from there we don't have this, which means this is the 3. So we have this, that's a 1, that's a 1, and these are 2s. So we have this right there, there's a 2 right there, this is a 2, so we have this is the 2, which means 2 and a 1, we'd have a 2 right there, two right there, so we'd have this one here. Which means we have a 3 including this, that's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 2, that's a 1, and 2. There we go. Alright. Next up, we have a 10, we have a 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. We have 2's right there, that's a 3. There we go. Okay. Hopefully they can all be this simple. That would be kind of nice. But let's keep going. Alright, we know we have 9's right there. 2's right there. Well, those can't be in the 3, so that would be in the 3, meaning that's a 3. And well, that's not in the 3. But we know we have a 2 up here. Which means those aren't in the 3. That's a 4. So that's the 2 right there. It needs to be a 3. So we have, there's a 1 in here. Well, that's a 5. That's a 4, so that's the 3. Which means all this stuff is done with. Wait a minute, we have a 2's right there. Wait a minute. That would mean we'd need... Choose to be there. So we'd have a 2 right there. So that would be the 3. So we have a 2, 2, 2, and a 3. There we go. Alright. Let's keep this up. Got the 9. Got the 8. 6. 7. 6 and 3. It's given automatically. Another 3 somewhere here. Not sure exactly which one, though. Alright, we know we have 2 right there. We have this. These are in the 6. And that's in the 5. So that would be the 1, because this is empty. So that's there. That's the 7, so we'd have the 9 going downward. Which means we have, oh, that's a 2. 8 would go upward. 3 right there, and the 1. There we go. Alright, this mural's definitely taking me longer than it probably should, but whatever. Whatever, we're here to have fun, aren't we? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to have fun. In fact, I'm having fun. This is nice and relaxing, believe it or not. Okay. So we have this. That's in the 4. So those are in the 5, meaning this is not in the 5. Alright, we know for a fact that needs to be in the 5, meaning that this stuff is not. These are in the 6. In fact, we know that stuff's in the 6 as well. Those are in the 4, which means that's the 2. In fact, the 7 is going to be all the way there. So leave a 3 and a 1. Check, that's the 3. We're going to have another 1 somewhere here. We have the 2 and the 1. There we go. Alright. So we have a column of nothing, column of 10, 7s, 8, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 5, 5, 9, 6, and a 2. Those are in the 5, that's the 8, that's the 9, 4, 4, 7. There we go. Simple enough. Simple enough. Alright. Let's go. We got 10. We got 7. We got 8. Those are connected for the 5. Now we got 3. That's not in the 4. Those are in the 4. That's the 5, so those are connected. In fact, we actually knew that was a 5 and a 4 right there off the bat. If I was paying attention to columns, we probably would have done that quite quicker. Alright. We know that is not there. Those are there, so that's a 5, 6. The 8's going to include that stuff. 5, and we know those are going to be in the 3. And that's in the 5. So those are connected to make a 6. In fact, we use 6, 6, 1, 1. We're kind of guaranteed anyway, which means that's in the 7. So we have this. Wait a minute. That's the 7. So we have 3, 5, and 4. There we go. Okay. Okay. Got the 6. We don't have anything in the 3 over here. That's in the 3 right there. Meaning we don't have this stuff, which means that stuff's not in the 3, so this is in the 3, that's in the 2. Okay. That's a 2, so those are in the 4, meaning that stuff is not in there. And we have this stuff in 5. Those are not in the 3. That is in the 3, so we have this is done. We have... that's not there. We have... Needs to be a 3. A 1 and a 2. You know what? This needs to include the 2, so we know that can't be there, which means we can't have this. This needs to be a 2. And that needs to be a 2. So we have 6 right there. One and a 2. Those are connected. Which means that's going to be the 4, because this can't be in the 3, obviously. Alright. That's the 3. So that's the 3 right there. Which means we have... That's in the 2. That's a 2. 3 right there, 2 right there. 2 and 1. There we go. Alright. So we have this stuff. Same old, same old. Nothing to the right of here. Bunch of 3s and 2s. That's all fun. Alright, well we know we have... 7s and 8s. We know we don't have any of this stuff. We don't have this stuff, we don't have this stuff, we don't have this stuff. Don't have any of this stuff. Or this stuff. So we don't have this, which means this is the 3. So that's right there. Which means we don't have this. So that's the 2 right there. In fact, we have the 7 right... Actually, we don't have that. Necessarily. But we do know that these are not in the 3. We don't have this stuff, which means 2's down here. So we're going to have this. There we go. Alright, we have 0 right there, which means we have... Those are going to be in there. That would be empty up that way. That's in the 4. So that would be empty. Alright. That wouldn't be in the 4. So that's not in the 2. That wouldn't be in a 2. That wouldn't be in a 2. Those are going to be in the 4. 1 right there. Those are going to be in the 4. So we have this. Meaning that we can't have this, but we do have this in the 3. So we have this. That's in the 2, which means these are connected to be in the 4. This needs to be in a 2. That's empty there, so that would be the 2 because this can't be there. Alright, so we have the 4 right here. So we have 2 and a 3. That's the 6. That's the 4. There we go. Alright. We have 6. That's in the 4, which means we don't have any of this stuff. Alright, we don't have that in the 2. That's in the 5. Those are in the 5. That's in the 3. These are connected to be in the 6. Meaning that's a 2. That's a 2. Those are in the 4. And those are in the 4. So you have a 3 and a 2. That would be the 2. That's in the 3. Those can't be in there, so that's the 2. Which means... You have a 2 and a 1. We can't have this. Which means we can't have... Those can't be in the 2. Which means we need that to be in the 2 and that to be a 1. So this needs to be a 2. So the 5's going to go downward because we have this. So this is going to be the 6. 2 and 2. That's the 4, and that's the 5. There we go. Alright. Moving on. We have the 10. We have the 3, 2, and 4. Simple enough. Okay. Alright, we have 3 and 3. So those need to be in the 3, which means we have 2 right there. That's a 1. Three and 2. Well, we know we can't have a 3 here, which means we don't have enough information. Of course. Alright, well, we're going to have 2 and 2. So that means we can't have that stuff. And we're going to have this, which means we don't have this. So that needs to be in a 3. So we have this stuff, which means we don't have this. And we don't have that. Don't have this. So we have this. We know that's in that 3. We're gonna have this because we're gonna have that, that, and that. There we go. Alright. We got 10s. Got 7s. We got 8s. We got 9s. Another 10 right there. 7s, 8s. 7 and 2. 7 right there, and a 1. There we go. Pretty easy. Alright. So we have 7 and 1. Meaning we have this in there. Those need to be 1s. One of the bottom one needs to be a 1 somehow. Except, actually for this one it doesn't have to be a 1. It probably is, but it doesn't have to be. Alright. You got a 5. Actually for this one it doesn't have to be a 1 either. Actually it does, because the 3, which means we have... Those are in the 5, that's in the 4. So we have a 1, 1, and 1. That's not in the 3. That won't be in the 2, so that can't be, so we have 1, 1, and 1. So we have the 5 right there, meaning that's the 8. We have this. So we're going to need that to be in the 3. That's a 1. So that means we need this 2. We need a 3, 1, 2. These can't be connected, which means that's the 3. That's in the 3. And that needs to be a 2. That's a 1. So that's there. That's the 3, which means we have those in the 3. So that's the 3, meaning this would go downward. Hold on. That needs to be a 2, so it would go upward. So we have 3, 2 right there, and 4. There we go. Oops. Whatever. We'll do this backward. Out of order. Whatever. Okay. So those are in the 6, meaning that we have this stuff not in there. That stuff's done. That's the 5. That's done with there. That's the 4. That's a 1, meaning that's a 2. So we have this. 6 is going to go downward. 2 right there, and 1. There we go. Alright, and a little bit backward. Okay, this is going to be a fun one, won't it? Alright, we have a 3 and a 1. We have... those are in the 2. Well, in the 2s. Which means that that's not in there. We have... That's not in the 2, that's not in the 2, that's not there. That's all we know about that. But we know we have a 3 and a 1. Which means we have this stuff. So we have that's in the 3. So that's not there. Alright. So we need the 3 here. And the 2. So this would have to go upward, which means we'd have... That's the 1, and we have this. So we need the 2 here. So we have a 2 and a 3. That's in the 3. which means this stuff is not in a 2. Neither is this. Except same deal here. So that's there. Which means we have... Huh. We need the 1 to be here then. So we can't have that there. Can't have that there. Okay. So this would go be the 3. So we can't have that there. Those are in the 3. Those are in the 2. That needs to be in the 2. That needs to be in the 3. Then we have the 4, which means this would be in the 4. So this is not. So we have a 3 and a 2. Two and 1. That's in the 3. Which means we're going to have 2 right there, so that's the 3. Finishing this. 2 and 1. So we can't have this, which means we have this, which means we can't have this, which means we have this, and that. That's the 3. We have 1, 1. That needs to be in there, so that's a 3. That would be the 3 right there. So we have 2. 2 right there, 2 right there, 3 and a 1. There we go. Alright. Oops. 9 right there, so we have a 2, we have a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. So 2 and 2. There we have that. And that. There we go. Those echelons are pretty easy to deal with, to be honest. Okay. Are you kidding me? That's gotta be the easiest one ever. Alright. 10, 9. That's an 8. That's a 6. So this stuff's done with. Well, you know that can't be in there. So we got 5 and 3. So it's 2s. That's a 1. 7 right there, so that's done with the 3s. So that's the 6. That's the 2. Those are in there. Got the 5. Got the 4. Those are in the 6. So we have this and there. Alright, we got 4. Got the 6 and the 2. 4 and the 4. There we go. Oh, sorry, 2 and 3. Alright. Hold on. Yeah, that's there. 3, 3, 3, and 3. And we know that those are in the 6. Got 3 and the 6. So that's the 6 right there. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Sorry, that's a 1. Here we have this. That's a 3. Meaning that's a 1. Got the 4, got the 3. Got the 2. 5 right there. Alright. 3 right here. 2 there. That's in the 3. So we have this stuff done. Got the 5 and a 1. Alright, that's the 2. So there's a 3. 1 and 2. There we go. Alright, and now bottom row, finally. Alright. So we got the 6 and the 7. So we got the 2s right there. Those are not in the 2s. Ah. Those are in the 5. That's in the 4. Actually, hold on. That's not necessarily in the 4, to be honest. We don't know that for sure. But we know that's in the 3. Which means that that is not in the 4. Which means that's in the 6. Alright. We know this stuff's not in the 2. That's not in the 3. In fact, neither is this stuff. So we have this there. In fact, that's the 7. So that would be the 6. Two right there, 3. There we go. Alright. So we got 6 and 1. So we got those in the 4. That's in the 3. So that's in the 6. Ah, those are not in the 4. Which means that's in the 2. That's in the 4. So that's a 2. So that's not in the 2. Which means we have that in the 3. That's a 2. Which means this is in the 4. That's in the 3. That's not in the 2. So we don't have any of that stuff. In fact, we have that in the 6. And we have those not in the 2. Alright. So, you know, that's actually not necessarily. That needs to be there. So that's the 4. So we have this. Alright. Ah, that's in the 3, which means that's also in the 3. None of that's in the 3, so we have that's in the 2. We have... something's not right there. There we go. Alright, 4, 1, 1. That's not going to add up totally, so we have this, we have... that has to be a 1. So we have those are in the 4. Those need to be in the 6. Next, so does this. That needs to be in the 4. So this is done with. Alright. Those are not in the 2. So that's the 4. That means we know... not very much. Alright. We have a 2 and a 1. We have 1 and 3. Well, that's probably not the case. Because we could have a 2 and a 3 here. So that we don't know for sure. We could have... this could be the 1, or it could be the 2. This could be the 2 or the 1. What do we not know? That's slightly concerning. Alright, well, you know what? We have a 2 and a 4. So we know that's in the 4. Be nice if we knew something concrete. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna try guessing then. If we're stuck like this. If that's there, then that would be a 3. So that would be the 4. So we'd have this there, which would mean this would need to be the 1. Which would make that the 1. Which means we need that to be the 3, that to be a 2. So that would be a 2. That would be a 2. We have a 1 and we have a 6. That'll be the 4. 6 right there, and there we go. So I guess guessing actually did work there. I don't necessarily recommend guessing though, necessarily, but sometimes, you know, it works out better for you. Okay, so we have this. The 2 have to go downward. Alright, 4 would go that way. What am I doing? I don't even know what I was doing there, but whatever. Alright. We have... everything's under there. So we have those are in there, so we have those are connected. That's the 3, that's the 4. I'm pretty sure it should be smooth sailing from here. Although, maybe I'm just hopeful. Who knows? Alright. Well, those are 2s. That's a 2, that's a 1. Everything's to that side. So that's a 4, that's a 3. So we have a 2 right there, 3 right there, 6 right there, 6 right there, 7, that's a 2. There we go. And I think we got it at this point. 2 more tiles to go. We got 10, got 10. That's a 9. We have 8s. We have these 7s. That would be in the 5. Those are in the 3. But that's in the 8 anyway. This stuff's in the 7. That's in the 8. So we have 5 and 3. Those are in the 9. We have that's in the 7. In fact, that's in the 7. Three and 6. 6 and 3. 5 and 3. So we have 7 and 1. There we go. I don't know why I just stopped counting there. Alright, so that gives us our final tile for this mural, and then we'll complete our first mural. So we got 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, that's in the 7, that's in the 6. 1 and 1, so that's the 6 right there. 4 right there, that's a 1 and that's a 3. Which means we already know we have a 7 and a 2 right there. Got a 4 and a 5. Got a 5 and that's in a 2. That's in the 4. 5 and 3. 5 and 4. 2, 1, and 5. So that's in 3. That's in the 5. Yeah, that's done with. So yeah, that's the 5 right there. 4, and we have a 2. So the 7's going to go upward. And the 9. So with that, we have drawn our first mural. Primal Groudon! Took us a long time, but there we go. 80 by 80. Wow, that's big. Because I guess it's, you know... Wow. Okay. 6,400 tiles filled in. With that, we have drawn Primal Groudon. So I guess next time we have this one. Gee, I wonder what this could draw. I wonder. But yeah, that's Primal Groudon. So I guess next time we're going to start drawing our final mural. This one took a long time to do. Maybe the next one might not take as long. Maybe it'll take longer. Who knows? But I'm sure it'll be just as fun. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time when we continue with these mural tiles as we start drawing the next mural. See you guys then. Goodbye.